Hi, Marina, and a belated welcome to GRA 220. This will be some midterm feedback focusing on the milestone one, which is the print ad. And if you have any questions, from now until the end of the semester, don't hesitate to reach out. I post my contact information in my announcements. So until the end of the term, I bid you strength. Marina, this is your package, as it appears to me, and I see that you've collected your screenshots. Oh, nice. Nicely organized into your Illustrator screenshots. This, I presume, is your process documentation. And you probably, the final reflection is, I think, less than 5 pages. It can certainly be longer than that. But you pick from, I guess, probably the most important of these along your process. But really, a great job in organizing your process. And then I see you have a separate folder for the magazine ad. I'm going to go straight to opening up the Illustrator file. And first thing I'll note is whether you have embedded or linked images. There's occasions to do either. And, oh, great. Looks like you've embedded them. So this is really nice. It looks like you... Wow, very nice. It looks like you have observed, some of my comments, I think, from week 2, the rough draft. And you've got a lot going on here, or you have a lot of ingredients, but it doesn't seem cluttered to me. I like this silhouette of the sand. That is a very tricky thing, though, I think, to get right. And but nonetheless, you've attempted to make it look or meld into the background turf. And it's most successful, I think, when it gets down to the sort of granular event down here. Softened, perhaps you could feather this out to a little better. That's a tough mask to make, but it's possible. A feathered edge, you can feather an edge and make it a mask and not destroy the original or lose pixels. While I'm down here, though, notice how the contrast between this gray typography and the turquoise and the sand is not great. So you probably want to move that out of the sand area. What I do like about it, though, is that it's discrete. The contact information, it doesn't overwhelm the viewer. And let me take a look at this. I guess what I could suggest is contrast to scale. Maybe it'd be more interesting if perhaps some of these were, different sizes, and not posing. This is not a must-do, but if it appeals to you, vary it somewhat. That might make it a little bit more interesting. Maybe perhaps even one or two of these could bleed. And I'm not sure. Again, you could try varying the opacity a little bit down here. Let's see. I don't know. That's kind of a quick fix to a problem that will probably take you longer to resolve. So think about it carefully. If you want to invest the time in this mask, it would be worthwhile. But again, it's an investment of time to get right. And you could also consider cropping out the most egregious overlaps there. This ribbon shape, I don't know. What's it like without it? That's the beauty of embedding images, is I can play with your ingredients. Again, up to you. You make the call. And one last thing, editorial thing is, is it better? Is it less formal if you don't capitalize? What is the nuance of this versus this? Okay. So think about things like that, too. Great job, though. It really needs very little to become a refined object.